How to speedrun getting cancer.
So you need to get cancer and fast. Maybe you've...
When would I ever be in that situation in my entire life? God, I need to get cancer quick. What do? What am I, Randy Marsh from f***ing South Park? I'm going to start microwaving things next to my nutsack. Oh, yeah, calling out sick from work today. Sorry, I had cancer. Then you got to, now I actually need to get it.
Dreamed of dying a slow, painful death since childhood. Or maybe you're just bored and want attention. Well, I hate to break it to you, but those microplastics and carcinogens you've been guzzling just won't cut it. But don't worry. As a content...
If I was speedrunning cancer, I would start chain smoking cigarettes nonstop, okay? I would eat highly processed foods. The only meats I would eat would be ground up sausage mixes, hot dogs, and just only red meat. I would only eat red meat. I would char it too, like well done char. I would never eat vegetables. I would never eat fruit. I would eat a lot of red 40. I would eat just fully highly processed things. I would probably take a few trips to Chernobyl. Not to the point where I would go to Elephant's Foot and die immediately, but I would probably, like, kind of hover in the region of radioactivity. What else would it, upper and lower deckies? Yeah, I would start doing tobacco chew. Really a lot of just tobacco. Yeah, I would go out in the sun a lot and never wear sunscreen. I would get sunburnt. I would get sun poisoning, like, every other day. I think if you did that, you would get cancer in, like, a year. If you really just, like, dedicated every part of your being to being like, I'm just going to live as bad as possible. I think it would be the easiest to get skin cancer. If you were trying to speedrun getting cancer, I feel like getting, like, melanoma would probably be the quickest.
Creator, it's my responsibility to ensure my viewers are constantly exposed to cancer. So today I'll be...
What?
Exposed to cancer. So today I'll be showing you how to give yourself cancer as fast as possible. Cancer happens when a cell loses its moral compass and reproduces uncontrollably like a Catholic bunny on Molly. But to get there, you'll need to mutate your cell's DNA. Now,
yeah, I would submit myself to ionizing radiation very frequently. Not non-ionizing radiation, not Bluetooth. I'm talking like, yeah, I would schedule multiple doctor's appointments to get x-rays at, like, varying locations across the United States. Like, I would be getting an x-ray every day. I would be going to the dentist and getting dental x-rays every day. I would go get CAT scan, MRI, whatever, anything that would be like, anything where the doctor stands behind a metal door and goes, all right, hold up. Hold up. I'll be back in a minute. Don't worry. It's perfectly safe. Did it scan? Some shit like that. That's definitely, you do that every day? Oh, for sure.
Normally that takes years of aging, but we don't have time for all of that. So let's expedite the process with a buffet of carcinogens. Smoking is a great way to look badass, but did you know it's also a leading cause of lung cancer? Smokers are 25 times more likely to develop lung cancer than non-smoking losers. So I suggest you start chain smoking menthol.
Yeah, start day drinking and smoking cigarettes at the local park. Red!
As soon as possible. They're better than your standard reds because they numb your throat.
Unfiltered, too.
Allowing a deeper inhale. Doctors even used to recommend menthols to relieve stress and treat asthma, but the sober tards over at the FDA had to come in with their clipboards and science. Luckily, they haven't ruined alcohol yet. A great way to shorten your life and boost your risk of cancer is
The only problem is if you're trying to speedrun getting cancer, most things that give you cancer also increase odds of death from cardiac arrest, stroke, and other things. So if you're speedrunning cancer by drinking a lot, smoking a lot, and trying to do a million other things, you might die of a heart attack first. Like, you might have a stroke and die before you get cancer.
Regular alcohol consumption. When you drink, your body converts alcohol into acetaldehyde, which is basically paint thinner for your DNA, but tastes slightly worse. Acetaldehyde is more toxic than alcohol, so our livers turn booze into something worse than what it started with. Great job, evolution. Slamming Four Locos doesn't just ruin your chance at employment, it can mess up your DNA, causing mutations that slow cell repair. But if you're constantly binge drinking, you're more susceptible to drunk driving, overdosing, and suicide, which would end the cancer speedrun on a technicality. I suggest going easy on alcohol if you're going for a pure cancer build and focus.
Yeah, I think a pure cancer, if you're going for just cancer, alcohol is going to kill you first from other things. It still is going to increase odds of cancer and definitely potentially going to give you like liver cancer later in your life or liver disease. But
cancer build and focus on other carcinogens to make up the difference. For example, processed meats are a great alternative.
Yeah, just straight ripping Slim Jims. Just only Slim Jims. Over and over. That's all you eat. Salami, hot dogs, fucking sausage. That's it.
Are a great alternative. In 2015, the World Health Organization classified processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen. That puts hot dogs on the same list as...
Wait, what? Processed meat is classified as a Group 1 carcinogen?
Processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen. That puts hot dogs on the same list as cigarettes and uranium, which are the
What? A hot dog is on the same list? God, Joey Chestnut. Does he know? Fuck.
3 things a growing boy needs. Bacon, ham, and deli meats are coated with preservatives that turn into nitrosamines when cooked. And because that word has a bunch of syllables, it's considered a carcinogen. With that being said, make sure you are eating as much gas...
I've eaten so many hot dogs. Have you ever seen the one video that says hot dogs shorten your lifespan by 7 days, but peanut butter and jellies increase it by like a day? Makes me feel better when I eat PB&Js. When I eat like an Uncrustables, I'm like... But it's definitely still bad for me. I think that when they say peanut butter and jelly increases your lifespan, I think it's like natural peanut butter, whole wheat bread, and like farm fresh jelly. Not Smuckers, fucking not Smuckers added sugar, white bread, fucking Wonder Bread, and like honey peanut butter that's like filled with oils.
Food as possible while supplementing Soylent and vegetables with...
Yo, Chris really put me on the wave of just eating a scoop of peanut butter every night. Definitely not good for me, but he was like, dude, you got to try it out. Boy, fucking howdy, is that shit enjoyable. It's 2 a.m. 2 a.m., you just get a fucking tablespoon. Just scoop it right out, and it just coats the whole inside of your mouth. You're just like, it's so good. It's so good.
Red 40 Mountain.
You're a liar. Bro, I'm so serious. It's so good. I eat peanut butter all the time because I just enjoy it. I used to eat it with stuff, like an apple or a sandwich.
Pairing a poor diet without exercise will drastically increase your risk of cancer. But you
That's so bad for you? Yeah, no shit.
Probably already doing that. But if you want to make your situation way worse, doctors recommend playing ranked Counter-Strike and eating chicken nuggets all day.
You're getting stressed out, too. Sign up for... Don't sleep. That's another one. Because not sleeping causes cancer. That's sleeping helps, like, reset your body, and that's, like, a time where you're able to, like, also kind of replenish what you need and help yourself. Like, I would probably sleep, like, only when I need to. I would get a job in a coal mine, and I would never wear protective gear, just straight raw dog that shit, and I would work unreal hours. I would also have like 8 kids that I can't provide for, and then I would take on more hours, and then I would like bald horrendously, chug energy drinks nonstop, and just give myself like 85 more tasks that I'm able to do. And then I would just stress speed run, smoke cigarettes, work at a coal mine, don't sleep, have 8 children, and I don't know. I think that's, and then eat hot dogs.
body will become a beautiful, fertile garden in which the only thing that grows is tumors. More fat cells means more estrogen, means more inflammatory chemicals that can develop into breast, pancreatic, and colon cancer. Non-processed meats can still be carcinogenic if you fry, smoke, or char them, since they'll contain polyacylic aromatic hydrocarbons and heterocyclic amines.
What's fucked, though, is, like, charred shit is sometimes pretty good. Like a nice char on a bit of bacon.
That's over 19 syllables. Well, at least our drinking water's safe. The great people over at DuPont made a beautiful product called Teflon that can be found everywhere, even in your own blood. Coincidentally, Teflon is known to cause cancer and was thrown into every product, including water, possibly as a joke. Now, this kind of upset the entire world, so they did a rebrand to PFOA, which also caused cancer. And now they're on their third rebrand, Gen X. New name, same cancer. There's hundreds of mega corporations rapidly diluting our food, water, and air with chemicals. I suggest moving to an area around one of these chemical...
Oh, I would start my own farm, and I would feed my pigs higher... What if I didn't have alpha-gal? I would feed my pigs higher levels of plastic to food ratio than they're legally allowed to currently in the US, and then I would just eat them, so I would ingest more microplastics. Little fun fact as well, you're allowed to give pigs microplastics. What percent of food can be microplastics for pigs? There's like a broader study found that 80% of meat and dairy products from farm animals, including pork, contain microplastics. But I know you're allowed to feed pigs microplastics. Can farmers feed pigs plastic? Oh, maybe not. All food waste has to be free of plastic. Where did I hear that? Am I typing in the wrong thing? I think it's that they're allowed to eat microplastics, and then therefore you eat microplastics. They can't just straight up feed them plastic. That's misinformation. I thought that was a way of recycling, though. Where do we put all this plastic? Just give it to the pigs.
Manufacturers.
They'll eat that shit right up.
To ensure you're getting the most contaminated water as possible.
Whoa.
Better yet, work at one of these factories. That way you can inhale as many horrible fumes as you want. Blending water with plastic can make a fantastic microplastic cocktail. And if you can't afford a blender, don't worry. Our entire water supply is already irreversibly filled with microplastics and forever chemicals that have made their way into our bloodstream. While you might think our world has only recently become a fish tank loaded...
Eat Orbeez, that's a good one. For a little snack. Little midday snack, just eat some frozen Orbeez.
With carcinogens. It's been this way for over a century. The 1900s introduced amazing products like leaded gasoline, x-ray machines for fitting shoes, and Adam Sandler. Oh, and asbestos.
Yeah, and whenever you wanted to get high, don't go to like a medical dispensary. Just like go to your local gas station. Just go. All right.
Which was practically seasoning.
Oh, use lead makeup.
Back then.
Hey.
Easy.
Hey, sweetheart, the steak's pretty dry and awful.
Frankly, also, I hate you. Can you pass the asbestos?
Oh, honey, you can get it yourself if it's next to the x-ray machine. Hi, Dad.
X-rays pass through soft tissues but get absorbed by dense materials like your bones. But they can also knock electrons off of atoms in a process called ionization. This creates charged particles that can wreak havoc inside your cells. Even non-ionized waves can cause problems. For example...
Bro, I never understand that. So, like, are X-rays unsafe?
The sun blasts UV rays at our skin that excites electrons and breaks down chemical bonds. So, throw away your sunscreen and head on down to your nearest nude beach. For any aspiring supervillains out there, you could simply...
Ooh, I'd start sunning my butthole. Yeah, that would help.
Destroy the electromagnetosphere that protects Earth from cosmic rays. This can only be done if you cool down the Earth's core, which generates the magnetosphere. You could do this by either pumping trillions of gallons of liquid nitrogen into the core or crashing a planet into the Earth. You could also just move to a planet without an electromagnetosphere like Venus or Mars, but that's a little less fun. I know a lot of you guys aren't big fans of the sun. It's too bright and it's kind of condescending. So tanning booths can be used instead here. They actually emit 15 times more UV radiation than the sun. Now, I typically
Really? And people still go to them?
don't care for
That was a dumb question. Cigarettes cause cancer and people still smoke them?
microtransactions like this, but if you're really committed to cancer maxing, it's kind of worth the investment. Let's move on to some heavier stuff, specifically the heaviest elements in the periodic table. These guys are bad news and are radioactive because they have no stable isotopes. Think of them like 12-year-olds, high energy, unpredictable, and likely to explode if left unsupervised. Take plutonium, for example. It's one of the most deadly elements on Earth. Hanging out with plutonium for seconds is worse than chain smoking inside a tanning bed stuffed with asbestos. Its nucleus is too bloated with protons and neutrons to stay together, and like
It just being near you, I see, that's what's so weird. Like being in Chernobyl, like if you go into that basement with the elephant's foot, that'll just kill you. Like if you walk down there and then come back up, you're gonna die in an hour. What?
Ex-girlfriend, it doesn't want to exist, so it makes sure everyone around them suffers. But if you really want to max out on radiation, I gotta recommend gamma.
What's the elephant's foot? It's like this mass after the Chernobyl nuclear plant disaster, and nobody goes and sees it in person because you'll just die. So all of like the imagery, it's like this gross foot. It looks like a foot, an elephant's foot. It's like this hard mass. People have been there. Did they die? It's like an absurd amount of radiation. Like an insane amount of radiation. Radiation level today. It's still radioactive, but significantly less so than when it was first discovered. The elephant's foot in 1986 approximately produced 10,000 roentgens per hour, a dose that would kill you in seconds. Now they've decreased due to natural radioactive decay, reporting levels around 100 per hour.
Rays. They're way more harmful than any other ray, and you can access gamma rays from nuclear bombs or take a bite out of Chernobyl's elephant's foot.
This doesn't even
Like, I wonder if this guy died.
look like an elephant's foot.
Chernobyl's elephant's foot is considered the most radioactive place on Earth. It's a mass of melted nuclear fuel formed during the meltdown. It originally emitted over 10,000 roentgens per hour, enough to kill someone within minutes. For context, that would probably kill an elephant within at least 5 to 10 minutes. To this day, it's still hot and glows in the dark a bit. While most elephants' feet weigh about 100 pounds, the one in Chernobyl weighs almost 4 million pounds. But to be exposed to the most...
What? That little ass thing weighs 4 million pounds. No. Get the fuck out of here. How dense is that? 4 million pounds. It has radioactive material. Dude, Zod, 4 million pounds. 4 million pounds. It's in one room. How's it not fucking collapsing the earth below it? I refuse to believe that. 4,000 pounds. He's wrong. The elephant's foot weighs around 4,000 pounds. Oh, wait, no. It's estimated to be between 2 and 100 tons. That's a very big scale.
But to be exposed to the most gamma rays, you'll need to visit a black hole's accretion disk. We're running a little low on time, and all these tumors are making it extremely hard to talk. So long friend of the channel, Ellie Andrews, and his little buddy, Saint Aiden, wrote a rap to cover everything else.
My chest hurts. Cancer and get around, kids. I'ma give you the answer. If your lifelong goal is to give yourself cancer, breathe fine wood dust in your nose and throat. Put popcorn butter on your burnt ass toast. Use hair dye, talcum, formaldehyde makeup. Fire the stove, real well done steak up. Fall to the floor, quick lick the vinyl. If you're really on a mission and it isn't survival, if it's laundry day, do a laundry week. And each time huff bleach, then dry as sheets. Light a scented candle for the sweet benzenes. Put your head by a diesel sauce and breathe. Sunny days, try to spend outside without sunscreen, but bug spray's fine. Do all of the above, and it won't be observable till the doc calls back and it tells you it's terminal.
Wow, Oh, that was tough. I really like that video, bro. 500 cigarettes adapter, adding these to my morning routine ASAP. Came out rethinking every single one of my habits with the thirst of blood of mega corporations. I used to never think I would get cancer. I'm glad to see those mega corporations are looking out for us. God damn. How to speedrun dementia? What? Does he make videos about how to speedrun terminal fucking illnesses? Can farts kill you? Is his newest video. Oh, no, it's not. That's one of his videos, though. Interesting. Watch it? Yeah, another day. We gotta hop into this Papa Meat video.